it's a day game infield, and the chick is standing there, and the blur just like goes off of her face. Yeah. It's absurd, man. Okay, so tell me what you got going on.
All right, so basically, I met this girl. Well, I actually haven't met her yet. Somebody just gave me her Snap. I've been talking to her for a while, and you know, like we've been talking every day, stuff like that. So I'm gonna be meeting her.
Okay, rewind here.
Yeah.
So one of your boys was just like, "Hey, here's this hot chick Snapchat." Like how did that work?
Well, basically, I have a mutual friend. She goes to a high school nearby, and my friend was like, "Hey, you should start talking to her." So I started talking to her. You know, kind of had, I mean, like, you know, she's pretty cool. Had good conversations, and we're planning on meeting Saturday.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now in your Snapchat. So you hit me up on Snap, and you were like, we ended up establishing that we would do this kind of little coaching session here and throw it up on the channel. Did you say that this is your first date ever?
It is
or
mine,
the first date with her?
No, it's mine ever.
It's your first date ever?
Yeah, well, date, yeah, like one-on-one.
Wait,
date.
how old are you? You're a senior in high school, right?
Yeah, I'm 17.
Damn, dude, that's amazing. This is this is magical though. Like, this is great because you haven't been ruined yet.
No, yeah, I guess not.
Like, you probably have sort of like this like Disney fantasy of like how this date is gonna go down.
Yeah.
And as a 17-year-old in high school, like, it will be kind of fucking Disney. It'll be kind of cute.
Yeah.
Some hand holding, some sitting by the water with your fucking arm around or stuff like that. Whereas everybody my age and even younger than me, college age, I guess I'll say, is just like, hey bro, I'm going on a date with this chick. How do I fuck the bitch?
Gosh,
how do I rail that hoe? It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Let's throw some Disney back in this bitch.
Yeah.
Very cool. So let me ask you this. So since the date is already going down, you've obviously scheduled for where and when and all of that. What time is it? What give me the logistics of the date.
All right, so it's about 8, and I haven't like told her yet, but I'm planning on like bowling. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean that's the plan,
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So are you picking her up in your car or what?
Yeah, I drive, yeah.
Okay, so you're picking her up in the car. She doesn't know what you guys are doing yet, and you're taking her to the bowling alley.
Yeah, probably.
That's a good date, man.
I hope so, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And that's good, too, for anybody that's watching. That's really a good first date, kind of. I mean, for guys that are deep into pickup, a lot of guys don't want to fuck around with that. It's kind of like, all right, I'm going to try to take this girl out for some drinks or some food, take her back, whatever. But with this is good because this is an event.
Yeah.
Like, this is something where it's not just, all right, we're going to sit across the table from each other and fucking talk and talk and talk. A lot of girls, and I've been talking about this, you've probably seen me talking about this, so many people in general, but especially chicks, are very socially anxious.
Yeah.
They have, like, bad social anxiety and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I was going to go for the whole movie route, but I figured I might as well do something where I could, like, actually talk to her,
Yeah, now also on the same hand, nothing wrong with bowling and then the movie.
Yeah, that could be cool, yeah.
That could be good too. People always say, I mean, I've even seen chicks say this, like, don't tell me you want to take me on dinner and a movie. Come up with something exciting. Like, you want me to give you the world? I don't even know you. Like, come on. Like, I want to actually see this movie. So how about we go get some food that I also want to eat, or drinks or whatever, and then we go see a movie. It's not that big of a deal. So, okay, so now, is there flirtation as of right now in the Snapchats?
Slightly, but the thing is, like, I just don't think, like, I think she's kind of shy. Like that's what my friends have been telling me and stuff like that. So, like, I kind of had to, like she doesn't really pick up hints that very well. Like, I've been talking to her for a while, and like just recently I was like drunk and I texted her. I was like, hey, we should go out sometime, whatever. She was like, yeah, I actually like you too. You seem pretty cool. I'm down for it.
Okay, all right, that's cool. Yeah, and a lot of chicks that are shy too, I mean, they're not going to be very overt about sexuality.
Yeah.
They're not going to start, with all the sexual innuendo and stuff like that. She could just be an overall more conservative chick. Now, let me ask you this. Well, first off, how old is she?
She's 16.
She's 16 and you're 17.
Yeah.
God. Jesus. One of my biggest regrets is not being good at game in high school, dude. Like,
I actually kind of wish I like got into it earlier, because now it's my senior year. I'm like, wow, I just wasted my whole high school playing video games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now you're like, dude, I could have been slaying 14-year-olds. I'm just kidding. I'll probably blur that. I'll probably beat that out. That's savage. Okay. So now, are you going to? I'm talking to a younger guy here. You're 17 years old. For most guys, I always say the advice: try to pull on that first date. What are you thinking with this chick? I mean, is that a possibility as far as your logistics and hers as well? Like, what's up?
I mean, obviously it'd be great. I don't think it's very realistic, just like the way, like just seeing the way she talks and acts and stuff like that. But hey, I'll definitely try. I'll try to escalate and stuff. But we'll see.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
Nothing opposed to it.
Yeah, I dig that. So, all right, so you're gonna be on this date. You're gonna be bowling. That'll be cool. She'll. I mean, that's fun. She'll be making fun of you a little bit. You got to make fun of her a little bit.
Yeah.
Really make sure that you do that. Make sure you're teasing her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
if she comes back after a fucking what do you call it, a gutter ball or whatever. Don't. Well, it's okay. You'll get him next time. You know what I mean? Always be teasing her. God, but not to the point of making her feel insecure.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, God, this. You know what I mean? Have some sort of like competitive edge to it. Don't let her win either, bro.
Oh yeah, never.
Do not let this chick win. So as far as I mean escalating when you're on this date, you can. Have you guys talked about relationships and stuff?
Recently she told me about like an ex that actually goes to my school, but it took her like a long time to open up about that stuff.
Yeah, I gotcha. So the powerful thing about getting girls to talk about relationships, and I talked about this in Engage as well. A lot of guys watching this are going to end up like remembering what I'm talking about here. It's very powerful to get girls talking about relationships because, like you said, so this girl is shy, right?
Yeah.
And it took her a while to open up and become vulnerable about the relationship situation, and that is usually a good sign that a chick is interested in one way or another, right?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times, obviously, there's people that love to just fucking mouth vomit all over the world and like,
sure.
my boyfriend that broke, whatever, But for this type of girl, it's kind of cool that she went that route with you by already talking about it, and you want to get her talking. I mean, not necessarily about like, oh, was it a bad breakup, stuff like that. Just sprinkle in some little lines of like, so what do you like in guys? What do you look for in a boyfriend?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just stuff like that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can, honestly too, openly maybe talk about like another chick that you see when you're out on the date or something. You see a chick like that chick's hot, and she'll be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Just kind of like tapping into that masculinity a little bit. Mm-hmm. So it's freezing cold out in the world today. You're up in New York.
Yeah, it's freezing.
But it kind of just sounds, based on age and situation, like you're going to be going for a carpool, right? Like, is that...
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Like, are you going to be trying to take the girl into, like, your car or something? Or can you bring her back to your place?
Yeah, probably the car, yeah.
Okay. Now, so who do you live with? Do you live with your parents or something?
Yeah, my parents.
Okay. I mean, are they opposed to you just bringing the girl back to watch some Netflix?
Probably. She'd probably be opposed to that, too, honestly. I don't know.
Do they know that you're going on a date with her?
No.
What do they think you're doing?
Just hanging out with friends,
Are you going to tell them?
I mean, probably. I mean,
okay. So you should tell them that you're going on a date with a chick and that you like her and that you want to, and you wanted to tell them, like, you don't want her to stay the night or anything like that, but you want her to, like, come over and hang out afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Tell
your parents that, and just be very, be respectful about it, and just be like, yeah, she's not going to stay the night, and it's not going to be too late or anything like that. But you're picking this chick up at what, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them around 10 o'clock, whatever. And then when you're on the date, and I'm telling you, right now, dude, you're getting these conservative vibes. This has all been through Snapchat.
True.
Right?
That is true, yeah.
This has all been through Snapchat. She hasn't felt your energy yet. You haven't felt hers, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to be more shy when they're not really getting to know somebody. And also with you, like, you guys are going to be having this fun event, which is going to kind of cause both of you to open up a little bit because you're having a good time together. You're loosening up. Just having a good time. So what I would do is, if I were you, I would bring up... So do you watch Netflix?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you watch Netflix. So a very, very good thing to talk to chicks about, because chicks especially, man, they're binge watching everything. They love Shameless, they love Nurse Jackie and Orange is the New Black, all this gay shit, right? So you watch. So a very good conversation topic is talking about Netflix shows and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, talking about like. So do you watch, the way I'll open it is like I went on a date last night and I was just like, so do you watch Dexter? And the chick's like, no, I don't actually. Right now I'm watching blah, blah, blah. And then that just opened the conversation, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then that serves a purpose. The purpose of that is being, you know, well, we can watch The Office back at my place later then.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty smooth.
Not calling it, we can watch you know, hey, you want to come over and watch Netflix in a little bit? Hey, do you want to come over? Whatever. You open up that dialogue and then you drop it in there. Well, we can watch The Office later, because you'll hit a commonality.
That can definitely work, yeah.
Or if she, you know, say that you're passionate about a show and she's never seen it, so you're like, oh, you've never seen Dexter? Like, really? And she's like, no, I haven't. Well, you can come over and watch it afterwards. Then we'll start from the beginning together. So that's a really good way. And even too, man. And honestly, too, again, you know, I know you're 17, so you know you might genuinely be, you know, we didn't really talk before this about your goals in the game or whatever, but you know, this isn't just me telling you, you know, how to fuck this fucking girl on Friday night, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just, even if you don't even have that intention and you just bring that girl back and you genuinely do watch some stuff and hang out, that will just be a very, very good way to, again, even more so open up that vulnerability to you, build a lot of comfort, you know? Sure. You could even, and even now as I'm thinking, you know, you could even drop a line about like, you know, my parents will be there, but it won't be weird. They're in the room down the hall. Or, you know, gotcha. my parents will be there. It won't be weird though. Like they'll be downstairs and we'll be up in my room. You know, something like that could even actually build a little more comfort as far as her wanting to
that
come
way she
home.
just doesn't think I'm just bringing her home to fuck her, right?
Yeah. You kind of like sprinkle that in there. It's like some high school shit. You know, it's some high school shit.
Yeah.
You hit me up and you asked me about it, and I was like, dude, yeah, this is interesting. I want to make this video because I get guys hitting me up all the time, you know, about how to do, you know, first dates and stuff like that. You know, high schoolers trying to pull chicks. Yeah, I'm trying to think about anything else. Is she hot?
Sorry, say that again. You're lagging a bit.
Oh, is she hot?
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Nice, dude. Nice, hot little 16-year-old. give her my number if it doesn't work out. I think it's legal. I think it's
in New York, it is actually legal. 16.
You can be 16 and then anybody of any age.
I believe so, 16 or 17.
Oh yeah, dude. Find out if she has any friends, man.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I'm kidding. No, that's cool. But yeah, don't apply the pressure too much. I mean, you really are at that age where, you know, a lot of girls have not really tapped into their sexuality yet. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, and you don't really strike me as the kind of guy that's going to be overly aggressive with her. I mean, you know, you seem like a nice young Jewish guy. You know, am I right about that?
I'm not a Jew, no.
Oh, fuck. I just assumed. No, that's cool. But, I mean, like, are there any other questions that kind of just come to your mind at all, or...
Yeah, one of the like main things I'm pretty nervous about is like I have no clue how I'm gonna keep talking. Like I'm really nervous about like an awkward silence, stuff like that.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. That's my main concern, really.
Yeah, that's fine, man. So first off, the first thing I want to say to that is awkward silences only exist in your head. Right? Mm-hmm. They only exist in your head. It's the same as like, say that you're nervous to go to a party and you're like, oh man, like I'm gonna have so much fucking anxiety because like there's gonna be so many people in this room and I have to like talk to all these people. Then you're having anxiety right then in that moment thinking about it. That anxiety is totally fucking fake. It's false. It only exists within you based on your own. Gotcha. You know what I mean? So just keep in mind awkward silences and I swear to God, man, like I used to really genuinely have bad like panic during an awkward silence.
Yeah.
And then I read a lot of Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now, stuff like that. And I realized awkward silences only really exist within you. They're never actually awkward. View it more as just like you're just kind of like pausing and taking in the world around you. That being said, you know, that's just kind of a mindset for how to, you know, kind of look at awkward silences. It's not really the end of the world. That being said, man, always keep in mind that it's always better to be interested than interesting. Okay?
I see.
So,
Okay.
So interested than interesting, meaning that, yeah, everybody wants to have a lot of really cool shit that they can talk about, life experiences, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you can just fucking hit this chick with a bunch of questions a whole date. I mean,
Yeah,
really. And you know, guys watching this, you know, the haters will say, that's interview mode. That's interview mode. Not really. It's really not. It's you getting to know somebody, and chances are you ask her, oh, so did you always go to fucking John Williams High School, whatever? She's like, no, I used to go to blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I had a friend that da-da-da. You end up branching off from there, kind of.
I see. Yeah, sure.
But don't put pressure on yourself to fill in every gap of the night as well. You know what I mean? I mean, don't put the pressure on. A big thing that you have going for you, a big advantage, is that you are taking her bowling. A lot of the conversation is going to be that bowling.
It's going to be about bowling. Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of it'll just be like, oh, you almost had it. Da, da, da. No, like, I swear I'm going to win this one. You know, whatever. Just stupid shit.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, what else? What else are you worried about? Don't worry about anything, man. Be excited about the possibilities. Yeah. I mean, this is cool. What a cool world that we're living in, that your friend gave you some chick's fucking Snapchat, and now,
nice guy,
and
right?
now you're about to go on a date with her. I mean, fuck cold approach. Why even bother anymore? Have some cool friends that just give you Snapchats and just do that way.
The way to go, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so that was really my main concern. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the awkward silence was what I was really nervous about.
Yeah, and you know what, dude?
I'm just trying to, like, chill out going into it, you know, just, like, have a fun time.
And you strike me as a pretty socially savvy guy. I mean, I don't see you being, you know, too awkward or, like, really running out of things to say. But, I mean, if you did, man, you know, I mean, something that you could actually, a very practical word of advice that I give to guys, and this is in my, you know, my whole course was, like, how to not run out of things to say, essentially. Very practical tip is honestly thinking of / you know, even recommended writing down, you know, 5 different topics that you can talk extensively about. So a minute ago you were like, oh, I shouldn't have played high school all throughout, you know, or I shouldn't have played video games all throughout high school, right? So you can talk about some video game shit, right? And, you know, to you it might not be the most exciting thing in the world or whatever, but like to her, I mean, when you're just kind of talking about something enthusiastically, you know, whatever it is, have 5 different things. It could be the college you want to go to. It could be what you want to do with your life. You know, again, a cool movie, you know, future plans. It could be a vacation you went on. It could be asking her about traveling. Writing these things down and writing them down and kind of looking over them and just being like, all right, here right now in this moment, I'm running out of things to say. Let me think back to that note card.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'll probably do that.
Yeah, just kind of as a baseline. You know, a lot of guys hear that. That's nerdy. Like, I don't need to write down some stupid note card. But you know what? The whole world isn't just some socially amazingly fluid, you know, human being that can never run out of things to say. So it really does help a lot of guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah. Good luck on the date. I think.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah. I think it'll go well. I think the bowling was a good move. It almost. And, you know, I haven't taken a chick bowling in a long time. It's almost making me think that could be a fun date.
Yeah.
Because I'm even just thinking I want to go bowling now. You know, this conversation's
Bowling's
inspired
fun,
me. I might go. I might hit the bowling alley tonight. I might hit the lanes.
Yeah. Gotta hit the lanes.
Yeah. All right, man. So keep me posted how the date goes. Hit me up on Snapchat.
Absolutely.
Give the Snapchat. So sweet. Yep. I'm gonna actually.